Did you know that not all vision changes are a normal part of aging? In fact, some could be signs of serious eye conditions. Let's talk about 5 changes you shouldn't ignore, because when it comes to your sight, what you don't know could hurt you. Now, it's true that as we get older, our eyes change. Maybe you've noticed your need for more reading glasses or driving at night has gotten a little trickier. But here's the thing. Some changes aren't just about getting older. They could be warning signs of something more serious. In this video, I'm going to look at 5 key vision changes that you need to pay attention to. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They could have a big impact on your eye health. And here's why this matters. Catching these issues early can make a huge difference. It could mean the difference between preserving your vision or facing more serious problems down the road. So let's get started and talk about it. I'm going to shine a light on a vision change that's not just annoying, but potentially dangerous. Imagine this, you're going about your day when suddenly part of your vision just disappears. Sounds scary, right? Well, it's not just in your imagination. Sudden vision loss is a serious issue that can affect one or both eyes, either partially or completely. It's not like the gradual changes we might notice as we age. This is abrupt and unmistakable. You might be reading a book, watching TV, or just looking out the window when it happens. One moment everything's fine, and the next it's like someone's pulled a curtain over part of your vision. But that's not all. Have you ever seen flashes of light in your vision, like a little lightning streak or camera flashes? It might sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's actually a real phenomenon that can happen to anyone. These flashes aren't just a quirky visual effect. They're your eyes trying to tell you something important. Now, you might be wondering, what's causing these strange symptoms? Well, both sudden vision loss and flashes of light can be signs of some pretty serious eye issues. One of the big concerns is something called a retinal detachment. That's when the retina, the light-sensitive layer at the back of your eye, starts to pull away from its normal position. It's like the wallpaper in your house starting to peel off the wall. But here's the thing. Retinal detachment isn't the only possible cause. There are other serious conditions that can trigger these symptoms too. That's why it's so crucial to pay attention to these changes and not brush them off as just another quirk of getting older. So what should you do if you experience sudden vision loss or see flashes of light? The answer is very simple. Seek medical eye attention as soon as possible. And when I say immediately, I don't mean wait till next week or the week after or even the next day. You should call your ophthalmologist or eye doctor that day. And you might be thinking, really? Isn't that overreacting a bit? Not at all. When it comes to these symptoms, quick action can make all the difference. In many cases, if you get prompt medical care, you can save your vision. But if you wait, you might be risking permanent damage to your eyesight. Remember, your eyes are incredibly complex and delicate organs. They're resilient in many ways, but when something goes wrong, they need expert care fast. It's not the time to wait and see if things get better on their own. Now, I'm not going to try to scare you. The goal here is to empower you with knowledge. By understanding these symptoms and knowing how to respond, you're taking an active role in protecting your vision. It's like having a fire extinguisher in your home. You hope you never need it, but you're glad it's there just in case. Now that I've talked about sudden vision changes, I'm going to shift gears to something more gradual. Imagine looking at a photo of your loved ones, but their faces are blurry, no matter how hard you squint. It's not your imagination. This could be a sign of a condition that affects millions of people. Have you ever noticed that reading the menu or recognizing faces across the room has become increasingly difficult? You might think it's just time for new glasses, but what if it's something more serious? I'm going to talk about a condition called age-related macular degeneration, or AMD for short. AMD is a big deal when it comes to vision loss in older adults. It's like a sneaky thief that targets the center of your vision. Imagine having a blurry spot right in the middle of everything you look at. That's what AMD can do. It doesn't just make things a little fuzzy, it can really impact your daily life. So, what should you look out for? Well, one of the telltale signs is seeing wavy lines where there should be straight ones. It's like looking at a world through a funhouse mirror, but not nearly as fun. You might also notice that it's getting harder to read fine print or see details in faces. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They are your eyes trying to tell you something important. Now here's where it gets a bit complicated. There are actually 2 types of AMD, dry and wet. The dry type is more common and progresses slowly in most cases. Unfortunately, for the early and intermediate phases, there's no treatment. But for the advanced phase called geographic atrophy, there's treatments that are now available to help slow down the progression. For the wet type, while less common, this can be treated with in medication as well. That's why catching it early is so crucial. You might be wondering, is there anything I can do to protect my eyes? Well, I've got some good news for you. While we can't control everything, there are some lifestyle changes that might help you reduce your risk of AMD. First up, let's talk about your diet. It turns out that what's good for your heart might also be good for your eyes. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like fish could be your eye's new best friend. And don't forget to load up on vitamin C and E. They're like a shield for your eyes, helping to protect them from damage, but it's not just about what you eat. If you're a smoker, here's another reason to quit. Smoking increases your risk of AMD. And while we're at it, maintaining a healthy weight is also important. It's like giving your eyes a fighting chance against AMD. Now, I know all this information might seem overwhelming, but here's the thing. Knowledge is power. By understanding the signs of AMD and knowing what to look for, you're taking a big step towards protecting your vision. Remember, early detection is key. It can lead to better management and slower progression of the disease. So what's the takeaway here? If you notice any changes in your central vision, things looking wavy, blurry spots, or difficulty recognizing faces, don't brush it off. It's not about being an alarmist, it's about being proactive about your eye health. Schedule an appointment with your eye doctor when you have these symptoms. They're the experts who can give you a proper diagnosis and guide you on the best course of action. Now, let's shift our focus to a sneaky culprit that might be hiding behind your computer screen. Have you ever discovered that your constant headaches and tired eyes could be more than just a side effect of a busy schedule? There's an unexpected link between your vision and those pesky headaches that might surprise you. Think about it. How many hours do you spend staring at screens each day? Whether it's your computer at work, your phone during breaks, or your tablet for evening entertainment, our eyes are working overtime in this digital age, and they might be trying to tell us something very important. Let's talk about persistent eye strain and headaches. You know that feeling when your eyes are just tired, no matter how much you blink or rub them, or headaches that seem to start right behind your eyes and spread. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They could be signs of underlying vision problems or eye conditions. And here's the thing. Our eyes are incredibly complex and they're very sensitive organs. When something's not quite right, they have ways of letting us know. Persistent eye strain and headaches are like your eyes waving a red flag saying, "Hey, pay attention to me." So what could be causing these symptoms? Well, one common culprit is uncorrected vision problems. Maybe you're a bit nearsighted or even a bit farsighted, or you could have astigmatism. These conditions can cause your eyes to work harder than they should, leading to strain and discomfort. It's like trying to read a book with smudged glasses. Your eyes are constantly struggle to focus, and the effort can lead to headaches. But there's another potential cause that might surprise you: glaucoma. Now, I know that word might sound scary, but knowledge again is power. Glaucoma involves increased pressure within the eye that can damage the optic nerve. This increased pressure can sometimes cause eye strain and headaches. It's not always the case, but it's definitely something to be aware of. Now, before you start worrying, let's talk about some solutions. If you're spending a lot of time looking at screens, and let's face it, who isn't these days? There's a simple rule that can help. The 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break to look at something 20 feet away. It's like giving your eyes a mini vacation every 20 minutes. This can help alleviate digital eye strain and reduce those associated headaches. But here's the important thing. If you experience persistent eye strain and headaches, it's time to schedule a comprehensive eye exam. An eye doctor can check for uncorrected vision problems and other conditions that might be causing your discomfort. And here's some good news to brighten your day. Many causes of eye strain can be easily corrected. Imagine going through your day without that nagging discomfort, able to focus on your work or enjoy your leisure time without your eyes complaining. It's not just about comfort, it's about improving your overall quality of life and productivity. Remember, your eyes are working hard for you every day. They deserve some care and attention in return. Regular eye exams are a crucial part of that care, especially as we get older. So I want to recap the 5 vision changes we've talked about: sudden vision loss, flashes of light, gradual central vision loss, and persistent eye strain with headaches. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They're your eyes trying to tell you something important. And here's the thing. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right or feels off with your vision, don't ignore it. Regular eye exams are crucial, especially as we get older. But it's not just about eye exams. A healthy lifestyle can make a big difference too. Eat right, stay active, and protect your eyes from UV rays all play a part in keeping your vision sharp. Remember, you have the power to take control of your eye health. If you notice any of these changes, don't wait. Schedule an eye exam today. Your future self will thank you for it.